Hi guys, it's me again. I know the last couple blocks have been very serious, but I have another one. I don't know about, well, a lot of mothers would probably be like me. I have babies that I love truly and deathly. I don't want anything to happen to them. Just like any other parent out there would feel the same way as I do. Well, I was walking the dogs, and in the corner of the cutoff where I was walking the dogs, it's like the last parking spot where I was walking the dogs, something didn't look right. There's a bag, but there's a prescription bottle in the bag. You don't usually think anything of it, but you think that they're empty. Prescription bottles are usually empty. Well, at least you think anyway. But, unfortunately, I won't show the name. This is not an empty prescription bottle. This is not an empty prescription bottle. This was out on the side of the curb. This, hide the name, is not an empty prescription bottle. This is not empty. Can you see it? It's not empty. It's definitely not an empty prescription bottle. I think it's insulin. I'm not quite sure. I'm pretty sure it's insulin. But it doesn't look like the insulin I take. But see what I'm talking about? It's not empty. Not to mention, these were with it. Now, I'm not being mean, but what happens if, I'm not even referring to my children. What if some little girl is playing on the side of the riding her bike, because I know my little girl's deaf, and she was riding her bike. She loves to ride her bike. It's new. She got it for her birthday. It was an early birthday present. She rides her bike. And she always has mommy help her. But it's not talking about my children, per se. Let's talk about somebody else's child who's sitting there and says, "Oh, what's this?" And takes the cap off of maybe this. Do you know how sharp this is? I don't even know. I'm going to try to take it off. Hold on a second, guys. I'll try to take this off without getting poked, because I don't exactly know if it's been used. See, okay. We'll try to show you. Do you see how sharp that is? That is hella sharp. And can you imagine her sticking yourself with it? Or even having the person who threw these out into the, let me get this lid back on real quick before I get poked, and then I'm in trouble, because like I said, I don't even know if they've been used. Like, can you imagine if there was some insulin in this, or God knows what else inside of this, and she's playing with it, and all of a sudden she accidentally sticks herself and then squeezes the little stick down? Come on. Whoa. I don't even know where it went. But I mean, it's like, who does this? The name on the bottle, I'm not going to give the name, is a man's name. So obviously it's a man who obviously has some sort of issues. This needs to be dealt with, because I live not far from him. So I will have to deal with it, because it's not only my children that are at risk for playing with this. And what if I don't even know if my son can, I know I probably just showed the name. I don't even know if my son can open this, my 4-year-old. But can you imagine, let's see if I can do this. Can you imagine having them open this? And look, because I just opened it with these. And look at that. Do you see that? Look at that. There's pills in there. Well, of course you know that, duh, because I shook it. But yeah, no, seriously, there's pills in there. So it's like, ouch. Hold on, guys, bear with me. I'm trying to figure out how to close this. But give me 1 second. Okay, it's closed. So it's like, this was amlodipine 5 milligram tablets. It's replaced for the pill called Norvasc. And then this one is aspirin, 81 milligram. But that's not the point. The point is, I don't know what those pills do. I mean, I know what aspirin does. Everybody knows aspirin. But I don't know what the amlodipine or the Norvasc does, but it's sitting there on the side of the street because he decided to throw it out of his car, his van, or whatever it is. And then some little girl, some little boy, my little girl, my little boy, picks it up and boom. Or if a car accidentally ran over it, cracked the plastic on it, and then the pills fell. A kid doesn't understand, doesn't know any better. He's gonna pick it up and say, ooh, candy. He's not gonna know any better. I mean, it's just like these, and I'm not, I'm not cutting by down, whatever, your thing is your thing. Like these heroin people that's got to have a heroin, or whoever's got to shoot up or whatever, and they leave it on the side of the road. I'm not cutting nobody down. Again, like I said, your whatever is your whatever, but at least dispose of it the right way, because I don't want to lose my children to any of this. I mean, like, seriously, I'm just dumbfounded. I really am dumbfounded. What happens if I wasn't walking the dog and somebody else, some kid saw it? Like I said, some kid saw it, picked it up. Ooh, candy. I mean, I teach my children very well. Like, I tell my son, hey, if you don't know what it is, don't touch it, because I don't want something to happen. I try to teach him, to make him understand that you can't always pick up something. It's not always going to work, because you can hurt yourself, or you can hurt somebody else. And not every kid is taught like that. Parents raise their children differently, just like I raise mine different from everybody else. Like, I started raising my kids to where, they understand the word no. You can't touch this, you can't do this. You want something, you come to me. If I'm sleeping, you can't go downstairs. There's certain rules that I've taught them that they know that they can't do. But this right here, I don't even think I've even hit the base of this yet, because I didn't think I had to. But I guess now I do. I have to make sure that I cover my bases with all my children, But this right here, I think I mean, like I said, if your poison is heroin or whatever, I don't know you, and if I don't know you, and if I see it on the street, I'm like, wow, look at that, I can't believe they did that. Okay, I get that you're gonna throw it out, but I just wish you guys would dispose of it properly. But I mean, I get that you're having your hit and you don't give a shit, you leave it. But this comes from somebody that lives not far from me. Why are you throwing your pills out? I mean, I don't understand. I mean, I'm trying to figure it out. Well, I see that the discard date was the 14th of December, but doesn't say doesn't say throw it in the street, let some children pick it up. It doesn't say that. So I don't understand this person. It's not the first run I've had with them, and it's probably obviously not going to be the last. I mean, after seeing this, so this one here is still good. This is February of 2019. So, I just really don't. Yeah, this is 75% insulin. See, this is not what I'm on. So that's why I didn't recognize it. I guess I just don't understand him. After I saw this, I literally walked down the whole section where I know he's parked, so I can make sure that there was nothing else. I don't even know which one floors me the most, if it's the syringes or, I guess it would probably be both the syringes and the pills, because you can't really get anything out of the insulin bottle, because you need a needle. You really can't unless you crack it, and you would actually have to drop it, because even though it's glass, you have to drop it. And you can't really pick it up off the ground unless you got a sponge, I'm supposing. Yeah, I'm just a little, I can't say freaked out, because with these people, you gotta expect the unexpected with them. I mean, I don't know. I mean, think of people's children. You obviously don't think of yours. But what I mean by that is his son's in his 30s, and my stomach. His son's in his 30s, and he calls them all kinds of names and everything, so he obviously don't think of his children. His other son, I don't know exactly how old he is either, but he's kind of young. He's young, a little younger than his oldest, and still don't have nothing nice to say about either boy. I've sat there and I've heard it. So yeah, I mean, drugs, it's like, seriously, like, really? I mean, I was taught, flush your pills, even if they're, no good, just flush them. Flush them down the toilet, get rid of them that way. But apparently, he wasn't given this memo, even though he is, I don't know. Will just give me his birthday. Sometimes they give you his birthday. Yeah, I don't see his birthday. Yeah, I don't see his birthday. It's sad. It really is just sad. I know I get frustrated with stuff like this, because it puts people in danger. And I don't think it's right. So I would love, because I got to dispose of these so my son don't get them, or my daughter, my baby. My babies, I don't have to worry about my babies. My babies are still too little to open anything. But I don't know about, well, I know my daughter is probably too old to open it, but I know my oldest, he seems to be getting into everything lately. Just asked the popcorn this morning that he cooked. Because he went popcorn for breakfast, but that's a whole nother story, and that's for a whole nother time. I did talk to Tristan's dad. Everything's fine. Everything's back to normal. Let's give it to you that way. So he will be fuming when he finds out about this little situation here. So that's that. Yeah, I know Eric will be pissed off when he finds out about the pills. I've not told him, because I haven't talked to him yet. But I will, just to let him know. As for my other twos, that is, he's not going to really care too much, but I will tell him, I guess, and see what happens. And if not, we know what we're going to do. Anyways, that is for another time again. Anyways. Yeah, so thank you for listening and listening to me vent about something that I think is important. I would literally, you really need to pick that piece up, honey. I would literally love to hear your opinions and your thoughts on this. And like I said, I'd be more than happy to respond, you know. Or if you don't want me to respond, just, hey, give me your opinions. I would love to hear them. I mean, if you got kids and you would see this, I would love to hear it. I mean, this is a really big, important thing. So, oops, what do we got going on here? I would really love to hear anybody's opinions. I don't care what they are. I may not agree with them, but I'm not going to cut you down for your opinions or your thoughts. They're yours. You're entitled to them. I've got mine. You've got yours. So let's see if we can put them together and come up with something together. With that said, please leave me an email. Leave me a comment. Hit me up anywhere. I'm going to put a picture of this on Instagram so we can get some comments going on that as well. I'm learning here. I'm trying to expand to get people to join me. So let's do this. And if I write a new blog, the only way you guys, I don't even know. I can't even talk straight. I'm so tired. All my babies, my kids, they slept like right on top of me last night. I don't know why. But, yeah. So, I mean, come on. Let's get this, let's get your opinions and all that going. I mean, I would love to hear them. Email address. Here we go. You guys should all know by now. skittlesgirl214@gmail.com. skittlesgirl214@gmail.com. Instagram is skittlesgirl214. If I write a blog, I don't know how I'm going to tell you guys. I'll probably have to post it up here somehow. But I haven't written anything lately, so I'm going to have to go back to that because that's what I do best. Writing is what I do best. I express my feelings better than this. I like to be silly on this stuff because I just feel more comfortable, but this I just felt that I had to express along with the other blog about the suicide and all that. This was a real big important thing for me. And it probably isn't, oh my God, my stomach. And it probably is for many parents, and it's just sad that we can't do anything because we've got the drug people out there who, find, that's what their need is. I'm not cutting them down. Again, like I'm not cutting down. Everybody's got their vices, but please, if your vice is any type of drug, please, all I ask is that you just dispose of it, please. Don't hurt our children. We love them. And if your vice is alcohol, please do not drink and drive. Get a taxi. Don't take somebody's innocent life because you drank and drove. So there's my advice for today, which everybody knows that anyway. So there's my stuff for today. So that's how we will leave it, and I look forward to hearing from you. I really do, admire anybody that comes to me and tells me how they feel and everything like that. And I would really love to, if you guys do come to me with your opinions, your questions, or whatever, I would love to post them for you so we can, start like a conversation and see what happens. Have something going, and I would like copy and paste it just directly the way you guys have it. Alrighty, so I'm starting to not feel good for some reason, and I think my babies will be home soon. And with that said, thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. I really truly enjoyed spending a few minutes with you guys today. Even if it was something very important and very serious, I did enjoy ourselves. But I will try to come up with something a little bit more funnier and all that to make everybody feel relaxed and everything. And because you can't have seriousness all the time, it's just not gonna work. I'll have to tell you some stories about my kid, maybe my oldest son. Oh shoot! With that said and done, I wish you guys a good evening, and I will talk to you soon. Kisses and huggos, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.